How many gifted for a more Pars shorts video I get paid tomorrow? Personally, I recommend Komodo Dragon, Tarantula, Hawk, Wasp. I don't know, man. I don't really do requests so much. But I'll look up this more Pars thing. More Pars. Tarantula Hawk. Right, this is what you wanted, right?
A tarantula hawk wasp uses its powerful stinger to deliver a paralyzing venom to its prey. The venom is so potent that it
I don't think this is the right thing, guys. I'm sorry, man. I don't think that's the right thing. Where's this more Pars? This is literally the wrong thing. What the hell's more Pars? That's a scary wasp. But I don't know what I'm looking at, man. This?
Australia has a lot of spiders, but recently we found a new one, because of course we fucking did. And the new one is the most certified Australia moment I've ever seen. For a bit of context, one of the several thousand spider species we are home to is the Sydney funnelweb, the deadliest spider on the planet. Because of course...
Wait, actually, that's the deadliest spider on the planet? Damn! Man, it must suck to be in Australia. Holy shit. Must suck to be in Australia.
Of course it's down here. Where the fuck else did you think you were going to find it? These scary looking fuckers are highly venomous and can flatline you with a bite in 15 minutes. And if you think wearing thick clothes will save you, be aware the bastards have fangs long enough to punch through shoe leather. Now, why do I...
Never going to Australia. Never going to Australia.
Bring these little nightmares up? What is the one thing worse than a spider rocking armor-piercing rounds that can send you to heaven with same-day delivery? A bigger spider rocking the same perk setup. That's right, Australian scientists have found a brand new species of this funnel web that is even bigger. How much bigger? Well, the standard Sydney funnel web grows to around 5 centimeters or 2 inches. And I mean, if you're asking me, 2 inches is more than enough. 2 inches is actually fucking huge. By comparison, this is the new one. It's twice the fucking size, cunt. 4 inches of 8-legged menace to the animal kingdom. But that isn't even the best part. You see, do you know what they named this thing? Do you know what professional scientists named a supersized version of the most dangerous spider on the entire fucking planet? The Newcastle Big Boy.
Pretty good name. It's a good name, not gonna lie.
Deadliest spider on the entire fucking globe. Big Boy. Only in Australia.
I mean, I feel like that works, though. I feel like that's a good name. I feel like that's just a base scientist, not gonna lie. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, no, dude, I'll be real. I've seen some big spiders. But not one of those. Not one of those, mates. I don't know. I've found tarantulas. You know, they big and hairy. But they ain't no big boy. This guy's funny. I never heard of this guy. 1,000,000 subs. Alright. Most viewed short. Oh, I literally watched his biggest... They're all fucking spiders. They're all spiders!
This wasp is basically a xenomorph. Introducing the Tarantula hawk wasp, possibly one of the most nightmare-inducing insects on the planet. And the reason it's such a threat to...
You know why they're called tarantula hawks? They eat tarantulas.
Your mental health is because its hunting and reproduction strategy is ripped straight from Ellen Ripley's autobiography. But before we get to the strats, you're gonna have to learn a little bit about it first. Native to Australia, because of course it fucking is, this fucker is the largest wasp on the planet. Coming in at a massive...
Australia, man.
2.5 inches.
Oh my god, that is big!
Which, I mean, boys, we would all agree, well above average, right? Huge. And this is probably the most effective 2 inches has ever been because it has the second most painful sting of any insect on the planet, coming in just barely behind the bullet ant. Pack and a half.
Literally, why did that guy fucking do that?
Inch stinger with a potent venom.
Did that Coyote Peterson travel across the globe to get bitten by everything and stung by everything?
Venom that has been described as blinding, debilitating, I can't move my arm, and electric. Now, the size and poison aren't just for nothing, because as the name Tarantula hawk wasp suggests, they are purpose-built, genetically perfect killing machines designed specifically to violate spiders, making Australia basically an all-you-can-eat buffet for them. But they don't just execute the spiders. No, that'd be too normal. Hawk wasps use spiders to reproduce in one of the most horrific ways possible. And that all starts with a female hawk wasp hunting down a tarantula. As the buff bulking spider takes a wrong turn down a dark alley, the hawk wasp, noticing the 8 sets of TNs on his feet, proceeds to fucking jump him, flying down from above to land a sting into the spider's abdomen, instantly and permanently paralyzing it. The Bug Harbour Butcher then proceeds to drag the still completely conscious and aware spider into an isolated kill room, which is where the fucked up part really
this fucking Dexter wasp
begins. Because our wasp isn't hungry, it's pregnant, and proceeds
It lays eggs in the spider, doesn't it?
to lay its egg on the paralyzed spider's abdomen. After about 3 to 4 days, that egg hatches into a larvae. A very, very hungry larvae. Fortunately, there's a whole bunch of fresh fruit right here underneath it. That food being the still paralyzed, still very conscious and aware spider. The larvae burrows into the spider's abdomen and gets to work converting it into a KFC family bucket, consuming it from the inside out, purposely avoiding vital organs to keep the food nice and fresh. After it's done consuming a living being, the larvae breaks forth from the demolished corpse like a fucking chestburster and fucks off to continue the generational arachnid violation.
Nature is beautiful. Anyway, yeah, fuck Australia. You know, I'll be real. Never going there. But yeah, no, that's awesome. It's great. That's beautiful. Love that. God bless. Yeah, no, dude, absolutely. Australia, nah, Tyranids have already conquered Australia. We're never going there. But no, absolutely. That's crazy. Yeah. I'm totally gonna go to Australia. I love nature shit. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.